Hello everyone, I'm Ravewood and welcome to Forever Skies. This is a game that I started playing and made one episode about and then lost track of it, and I really want to get back to it. It's had several major updates since I played last, so it'll be somewhat of a new experience for me also as we go through. And intro part is you're falling from orbit because all of humanity that remains lives in space stations in orbit of the planet after some sort of viral cataclysm thing that I only sort of got into the backstory of. Just kind of talking a little bit about our goal here is to find a team of scientists that came down to the planet looking for a cure for the virus. Some virus that wiped out humanity. You can see all the cities and everything are all the buildings are just completely destroyed and there's just skeletal remains left. And down there is a dust cloud that carries with it all the viruses, and it's incredibly toxic and will kill you if you go down there. So,
symptoms of a virus activity detected. Check your health regularly.
yep. That's worrying about the virus right there. I'm going to run through this beginning part because if you want to see it, you can watch my last Forever Skies video. It's going to be the same. And then after we get out of this beginning area, we'll get going and start exploring. Back. So I've gone through, done the whole tutorial area, scanned and picked up everything that I could find. And then I went through and did a bunch of crafting and collecting resources to get going. So this is our little starter Zeppelin that we have, and this is our mobile base that flies around with us. And we basically hop from little Sky Island to Sky Island. Oh, I need that. Sky Island to Sky Island and explore the world trying to find the cure. So I've built 2 engines on here because I like to go fast. But let's take a quick tour of the place. To start off with, this is our deck extractor. This is how we get resources. In other games, this would be the equivalent of picking up rocks and sticks. So these are the main building blocks that we use to build things, and those are synthetics and metals. And somehow the wind is strong enough that it just pushes flying chunks of plastics through the air, and occasionally chunks of metal, which we saw earlier when I said that I needed those, but I'm not seeing them right now. So as we fly around from place to place, oh, there's some metal. We will get on the deck extractor and play the little deck extractor shoot things mini game, which is actually pretty fun. It does get tiring after a bit, but later on we'll get an automated deck extractor at some point. Oh, wrong button. F to get off. Okay. Anyways, so that's our basic resources. This is our crafting table. We can craft all sorts of different stuff. I've got everything I need to get going right now, and we'll come back and get more later. Like, especially machine parts, we're going to need some of those later. For food and water, we've got, get this thing because it's annoying. This is our insect lure. It drops down and, ooh, we got a dust cloth. It collects up things from down in the cloud that we can eat. Most of what I've gotten are these boiled dusk lettuces, and they're boiled because I boiled them. We'll get to that in a second. So we collect up dusk moths and other things that we can eat from down in the cloud, and then take those and stick them in here, and that lets us boil them. I'm not gonna boil the dusk moths right now because I've got a little bit of food and it has a shelf life. When it goes bad and you can't eat it anymore. So I don't want to start using it yet. We also have to fill up the thing with water in order to be able to boil stuff. So to get water, we put a condenser on to here, and that pulls moisture out of the air, but it's dirty. So we have to take it from there and stick it in here to purify it, and then it's safe to drink or use for cooking. You know, I've never tried cooking with dirty water. I might have to try that at some point just to see what happens. Anyways, we also have a bed so we can sleep, and this is the controls so that we can fly our airship. So let's get moving and head off somewhere. We have a very low max altitude yet because we haven't done anything to increase the altitude.
Find a cure for the virus.
And
Send it to the
kind of
space
the
station.
general
Save humanity.
thing that you can do while exploring around is head for these blinking lights. You can technically stop on these buildings and try to jump around and explore them, but when I did it, there was nothing really there, and it was very suicidal. It is not meant for you to be walking on those buildings. I haven't tried on a building like that, though. I might have to try that one of these days. Oh. Don't make me cough. I'm fine. My health is great. Okay, so I am going to lock the airship speed going, and then I can try and mine some of these resources along the way. You can mine out some of the scaffolding, which then causes the buildings to collapse, which is really fun. It's a great little addition they put in. Oh, I got here quick. Hold on, stop. Okay. Yeah, back up just a little bit. And yeah, we need to go down slowly because if you go down too fast, you will hit the ground and damage the airship.
The preliminary analysis
Alright.
started.
Yeah, we're here and we can explore around.
Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Yep. We have a little hand scanner here that we use to scan objects so that we can explore and add new recipes. So this is a big fan that allows us to lift the airship higher up into the air. So we're definitely going to need that. Ooh. And these electronic elements are going to be extremely valuable. And transformer. Nice. Ooh, there's a solid state battery there. Score. We're gonna need those. Those are one of the most rare and important resources I've run across so far. Okay, let's get back out of scanner mode for the moment. Ha! These are also really important. These are plastic scraps. And they basically just are more things that we can craft and use to craft other things. But I was needing them so that I could start making some chests. So this is our research table. It allows us to make the airship builder. Ooh, I need that. Okay, let's start there. We'll come back for the rest. I don't need that. Where is my ladders? There's my ladders. Down around this way. In the wake of humans going away, and probably due to like viral mutation or something, plants have gone crazy and are growing up all over on the wreckage of the old world. Some of the areas are more overgrown by plants than they are anything else, and we'll get to those in future episodes. Let's see, got some drinking water. Oh, this guy has a visor that allows us to have a flashlight. And glass. I can research glass, except I can't actually do anything with it. Alright, let's take back off the scanner. Let's see if we can find any more plastic. Because at this point, these things are good as gold. Another solid state battery, that will be extremely helpful. Anything else outside? Ooh, we can go up. Let's see what's up. A little bit more drinking water. And nothing there. Okay. We got a whole lot on the roof. Get back down carefully. Because we can fall off this slightly parkourish type game. Or not parkourish. What's that other one? Slightly jumping puzzle mini game. Kind of exploring around this place. Like, I can't figure out. There we go. some reason I was having a hard time seeing how to get back over here. Okay. Oh, we can't get in there. How do we get into this building? Do I have to mine a wall off with the deck extractor? Because I can't get around that corner. There's no door on that side. That looks kind of far to fall down. Not seeing a door here. How do I get in? Because right here isn't really letting me pass this stuff. Ah, there we go. Okay, I had to jump on top of there and then crouch to be able to get into the doorway. That's kind of annoying. Lots of things to explore and free stuff to grab along the way. This is how you get a lot of your resources, just wandering around exploring. And I do not need repair patches. These allow me to repair my ship. This is cool though. It's a little Project Oxygen poster I can put in my ship for decoration. And I will totally do that. I'm a fan of oxygen. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. More electronic elements, excellent. Machine parts. Hoping for a blueprint, but I'm not seeing one. As you explore around, you find data pads that have blueprints on them, and that allows you to build new things, especially like decorative stuff, so that you can expand out your airship. Right now, we only have one little decorative thing, and that's a DLC thing I bought to help support the Whale and Dolphin Conservation Fund. Because, you know, it's a worthwhile thing, and I like to support people who support worthwhile things. Okay, we researched that. Or, let's see, I really want the small storage container. Got enough electronic elements. We're not going to use an electronic element. Okay. Ooh. I can research fabricators, but I need circuit boards. That's not helpful. Okay, let's finish doing the storage box. And if my hand was in the right place. There we go. Let's make the airship builder. This will allow us to expand our airship, which will be very handy. Okay, research done. Let's get some plastic scrap research so I can make my own.
Printing completed.
Research finalized.
Alright, and let's make a storage box so I can start having some storage in here.
Printing completed.
Research finalized.
Okay, where can we hang up a Project Oxygen poster? We don't have a whole lot in the way of, you know, wall space at the moment, so let's go ahead and just stick it up on the ceiling. And storage box.
Printing completed.
Oh, there's just not a lot of space in this place yet. Alright, let's see what I can harvest off of the building before I go. Glass is one of the most important things to get from here, because glass can only be harvested from buildings. There's really just not a lot that I can reach from here. Okay. Transformers. Why am I not able to make the thing that lets me fly higher?
Research finalized.
Oh, weird. Or scan the turbine properly. Alright, I'm gonna head towards the next blinky light while I get some more resources along the way. And until then, we'll see you next time when we're back at the next episode to explore the next Sky Island building. And get more metals. Maybe also control the ship because we're pointing in the wrong direction. And until I see you next time, have fun gaming. Goodbye.